Mr. Kitten. Scroll lock. Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to some more Automaton. As you can see behind me, done a few things off camera. Just because I'm having so much fun with this pack right now, and I just couldn't wait until I did another stream to do more stuff. But I have saved some stuff. I haven't done too much. Aside from this thing you see. Yeah, this is a thing, apparently. So, it's a revolver, if you can't tell. And I can sort of shift right click and sort of load it and unload it. It gives empty casings, and it gave me these cartridges here, these little bullets, just when I made the gun as part of a quest. So you can see, that's what we're going to be working on. Probably zoom out a little bit here. As you can see, a couple things have been done. This is what we're working on today, but first I'm going to show you. Yep, got a little revolver here. Gave us a rare shader grab bag, which I've got the shader stashed away in my backpack, and gave us some cartridges, which I have used a couple, just to see the power of the revolver. The armor piercing is really good, especially against, as you can probably guess, armored mobs. Yeah, I'm a bit of a fan of this. I will never not take a gun in this game. But it is definitely interesting. I can't quite remember what mod it's from. I want to say it's an immersive engineering thing. It took a lot of steel, which required me to make a hammer, which I think I have in my grab bag. And everything in my inventory is auto-sorted again. I don't like that. I thought I had that unequipped, or like unbound, I suppose, from the hotkey. As you can see, I do have a sort of engineer's toolbox, which was just made with one of the crates and a couple of other things, where I can store things like an immersive engineering hammer, the chisel for the chisels and bits, some more ammo, which I should actually take around, shears, mining multi-tool, a lot of different things, chisel bit bag, and warpstone. Now this is actually going to come in handy, because those waypoints, like that one, and like another village that I have found, in between episodes, you can just hold right click with it, and you can select the destination to go to. And it has like a 260-second cooldown time. And it also has a little bit of room for food and a little bit of room for wiring, and just it's a general immersive engineering thing. So here we're gonna load this other round into the revolver. You can't shift click it in there for some reason. And now we got a fully loaded revolver. As you can see, I have gathered up some stuff, and I've started building some other stuff. This one is just sort of a similar building to that one. It's not quite the same, and it's not quite done either. It's just a little place for me to put things in the future. And over here, got a little area just set up. Got some lighting to do over there. I should actually turn that overlay off when I'm not using it. And this is for a special thing. If we open up the backpack here, we have an airship. This wasn't that hard to build. Honestly, it was just it was a bit of iron, a little bit of gold, a little bit of redstone, a little bit of diamond, and makes an airship. And as you can see where I had next to it, we got some Vieseline pellets. Vieseline? I don't know. Redstone and coal basically is what goes into them, and it just gave me like a half stack for free. Now I would be using this to fly around. However, as you can see at the top, those two red numbers, you got 75, which is the height we're at, and 75 for the max height we can go to in this airship. We will need to work on upgrading that to let it go a little higher. Let's go ahead and throw that back in the backpack. As you can see, I've just got the crates there. I can just toss any number of stuff into the backpack as well as the crates and just storage for days. Storage for days. And what else? We have definitely gathered a lot of material. Been smelting a lot of stuff. As you can see, this is kind of moved up here. And I've given it, you know, some efficiency upgrades, some IO upgrades. I've actually got some speed upgrades in there. I did have them in there. I have them out just so they're a little more efficient with their fuel usage, because with full efficiency, no speed, it can do about 4 times the amount, whereas with full speed and full efficiency, it can do about 3 times the amount. So it's a little more efficient on fuel usage to just do the efficiency. And as you can see from this, we have a fair bit to play with, as well as a little bit more right there. And of course, stack and a half of charcoal in each one, which means I actually could just throw these back in here for whenever there's things that need smelting, which actually I do need to smelt a little bit of brick. So I'm going to let that go for a little bit, because the next thing on the agenda is not the revolver. It is in powering up, because one thing I definitely want to do, because of the fuel usage on this, I definitely want to convert to RF. As you can see, there's like an RF bar above it. And you can... I'm trying to remember the kind of thing that you need. Or maybe it just does it by default. I think it might just do it by default. Where you can just, yeah, accept fuel or something. And you can power a furnace and a pulvis with electricity. So I want to get some sort of electricity going, some sort of power. And that is what this quest line, powering up, is all about, I believe. And it says, now that you've established your base and gotten some basic tools and items going, it's time to tech up and start making your machines work for you, as is the case with most mod packs. So here we have coke brick. We need to make about 27 coke brick and make a coke oven, a coal coke oven, to make coal coke, of course, and creosote oil, which will help making like treated planks and treated sticks, and actually help us to make more crates should we so want them. And it's a 3x3 multi-block. It's just 27 blocks in a big block. And it burns coal or coal blocks and turns them into coal coke. I can't say that correctly. So you just take 27 of them, smack it with the hammer, and it makes the oven. Oh, it did have a note though, so I might want to read that. This pack has immersive petroleum installed, which adds projectors for each of the multi-blocks. The projectors will project a ghost mage of the multi-block into the world to aid in assembly if you don't want to keep referring back to the engineer's manual. Oh, well, that's interesting. But yes, we do need bricks. We need clay. I believe we need sandstone. So let's look up coke brick. Yeah, we need sandstone, we need bricks, we need clay. So let's go ahead and real quick make a bit of sandstone. We need more than 16. Alright, well that didn't really help me any. So let's just do 15. 23. We're a few short there. Where do I have my sand? I have it in there. I feel like we're going to get right underneath the mark. Yep, right underneath it. Oh, that's infuriating. Do we have any sand, any sandstone, anything? No? Okay. Well, here, let's go to sleep real quick. And then we'll go out somewhere and find a place where we can get just 3 pieces of sand to make this last sandstone that we need. Or, come to think, does it just make 1? No, it makes 3. We're good, actually. I didn't need to make as much sandstone as it did. Yeah, joy. Anyway, let's go ahead and do this. So it's 3. So we'll have to do 9. Actually, I don't... No, I do have the bricks on me. So it's clay in the corners. Oop, one too many there. And just brick around it. Boom, coke bricks. Hey, quest completed. And we get an engineer's hammer, a manual, and a block, or 8 blocks of coal, which is actually pretty dang good. So, let's find a place to put this. I'm thinking of putting this right in here, but not on the bottom level. And actually, now that I think about it, it probably wouldn't be a good idea to have a machine used to burn things in a wooden house, even if it's got a stone foundation. So let's go ahead and go somewhere. Where are we going with this? We can put it out here, can we? Yeah, let's just put it under the shade of this mushroom. So we'll go 3 by 3 by 3. Just like this. Then we can take the hammer and whack. Oh, there we go. Had to whack the middle one. And now we can just throw coal in there. I think we can just throw coal in there. And just, yep, it just does it on its own. It doesn't need any fuel for it. It just turns coal into coal coke. I think. Yeah, it's going. Cool. And now we have 2 hammers. Because you can't have enough hammers, I guess. Why not? Actually, yeah, nah. Yeah, let's put the revolver in there. It's not like it's particularly quick on the draw either way. Let's take a look at this engineering manual. Oh, power generation. A kinetic dynamo. Oh, I feel like we need some sort of workbench. Ah, engineer's workbench. Perhaps we're missing something on that, because it looks to me like this is made somewhere else. Almost like this is made in the workbench. But maybe the quests will hold some sort of idea. So we have steel production, we have treated wood. It says now that we have some creosote oil, we can use it to make treated wood, which is needed to start making more advanced machines, as well as many other things. So we can make 64 treated wood to get that. And as you can see, this empty sort of thing here, this will fill up with creosote oil, which we will have to find some way to get rid of it and do something with it as we make coal coke, which actually I should go ahead and take pretty much all the coal and make it into coal coke, because I've had a little bit of coal coke before and I think it does about twice as much as normal coal, which why would you not make it into coal coke at that point? And I am going to have to wait on doing that until that is done with at least a block. Here, let's just remove one of the, or remove all but one. There we go. Because this is going to take some time. I don't know if there's a way we can make this faster. As you can see, just making one coal coke will make 500 millibuckets, which is about half a bucket. And making an entire block will make 5 buckets, which we actually get more creosote oil from doing a block than we do from doing 9 pieces. But we have so much coal to smelt into coal coke, I don't think we're going to have any shortage of creosote. And we can actually just do, we can do wood to charcoal in the coke oven. And it doesn't look like we can do charcoal to coal coke. So we're going to go ahead and put this back. Hello, Bella. My cat just jumped up in my lap. Yeah, as you can see, we definitely have a lot of supplies. We got a good bit of copper, a lot of gold, and a ton of iron. As well as some other things, like a little bit of redstone, a little bit of lazuli. Just scattered other things, just whatever I can find in the world. Another thing that I did do is this sort of Stygian iron anvil here with the, I can't remember what it was called. It was like yet another hammer. Yaw hammer, something like that. Where you're supposed to be able to hit this with the yaw hammer to make mob drops, but apparently you need some sort of die to cast it or something. I've also worked with this a little bit, and the platforms are quite useful. I used them a little bit in building that roof, which looks absolutely horrid from this angle. I don't want to look at it from that angle. And as you can see, I have done a little bit of chisel and bits work on this little potted plant. As if you can remember, there was just like a grass block with some signs on the sides, and this looks significantly better. And I should actually do the entire tree, but that is going to be a time sink. So for now, I'm going to wait for that smelt so we can do the treated wood. What else do we have? We got the steel production, yeah? So we can do blast bricks. Start making steel, which is the next step to moving up in our technology level. I already made a little bit of steel, but this will definitely help us make it faster. So we'll need 27 blast bricks. So what do we need for that? Blast brick. Oop. Here we go. And that takes brick, nether brick, and blaze powder. That's not great, which means we are going to have to go hunting blazes, which is definitely not great. I'm going to find... there we go. Lazuli sword is not much in terms of durability, but it's going to be something. So I actually need to go back in there. I really need to make some sort of way down from the outside. But for now, I think we need to go into the nether, because there's a couple things, and if I want to do them, I need blaze rods or blaze powder or something. Something blaze. And as you can see, I have made a nether portal. I have been in the nether, and I have marked it off with a beacon sort of waypoint. So we're just going to run around here, and we're going to collect the Certus quartz that we find specifically, because I want the Certus quartz. Not a whole lot of the other stuff, unless I just find something really interesting. Have collected a fair amount of magma blocks and a fair amount of soul sand, so we shouldn't really need those. Oh, that's some charged quartz. Seems my multi-mine isn't quite working well. And yeah, the nether can be a little bit blinding when you're using shaders. Especially at the moment. Oh. Actually hurts just a little bit to watch. I am not going after that. That's a calculated risk, and the calculations are not with me. Tell you what, though, there is a lot of cords in here. I feel like they expect us to be farther along by the time we get here. Like they expect us to have applied energistic stuff ready. Alright. And for those of you that don't know the vanilla thing of magma blocks, you can just shift across them and just sneak, and you won't damage. You won't damage? You won't be damaged. Yeah, that's not working, so I think I'm just gonna break them normally. Since the excavator mining thing doesn't want to work, apparently. Yeah, so we're just gonna try and look around here and see if we can find another fortress. And I will say, I've had a few different experiences with like a modded nether. And modded nethers can honestly look very different They can just change in so many different ways. This one seems kind of normal. Obviously that stuff down there is a little new. It's like some sort of, I don't know, nether skeleton thing. What is this, actually? Almost looks like it's supposed to be something. Yeah, some sort of like tendril. Ooh, that would have been bad. Always watch where you're going in the nether. Oh, there goes the iron paxel. Good thing I brought the osmium one, even though that's almost dead. Wow. I forgot how good these things were. And we have a lot of osmium now, so there's no shortage of paxel material. However, that's a bit... Yep, that's just lava blocks. Or magma blocks. God forbid it be lava blocks. I can't speak. Ooh, diamond. Take that. And we are just not having any luck so far. Yeah, as I was saying, just usually the modded nether can look so different and have so many different things in it and just be completely changed. But this one just seems very vanilla, and it's a little disappointing, I guess? You kind of expect something more. What is that over there? Is that just a random assortment of blocks? I think so. So it might actually take us a little bit to find another fortress. So I assume it's going to be pretty close to vanilla. It's also a little hard to tell at such a distance with the shaders, but I'm not taking them off. I'm too stubborn for that. All right. Let's just look around and see what we can see. Nothing over there. Let's try going around up here. It does feel a little easier to get around, though, I will say. A little easier to get around than normal, like, vanilla nether. I feel like this should be a little way up right there. It also feels like we should be able to see where something is by now. That looks interesting. Go see if that's anything of note, or if it's just another random collection of rocks. That's definitely not a random collection of rocks. What is that? That's some sort of tree? No. No, it's just a random collection of rocks that are lit weird. Alright, well, I got myself hyped up over nothing. Oh, that was a bit of a spike there. And a magma slime. If only you could give me blaze powder. Trying to defeat them up here instead of letting them fall down like that one did. So I can get their drops. Oh, well, wasn't much, but it's honest work. Let's see, I'm kind of running out of ridge to run on, aren't I? But for a couple of different things, we need some blaze powder. We need it for the blast furnace, and we'll need it for another thing called the weirding device, I believe. It's basically a chunk loader. It means that wherever we go in the world, we can keep whatever area with the weirding device in it loaded. So things will still happen in it. Like, say, if we leave a bunch of coal coke blocks smelting, then we just run off and say, go look for another nether fortress, then it will just keep on smelting, even though we're not there watching it. However, I doubt I would go searching for another one, seeing as I can't find one to start with. I would just take the leap, but I have no feather falling and no real method of protecting myself against that. So we are just gonna try and find another way. I don't really trust myself to dig through the nether after the unfortunate events with the UEUHC. We are finding a lot of Certus quartz in here, though. The place is lousy with it. It's at this point, at least it was a little sooner on that I noticed, the keybind to start the music had not worked. I did actually try to just start it as I was starting the stream this time, but it didn't seem to have worked. I might have to change the keybind on it. Apparently a lot of doing stream stuff is just keybinds. Oh. Easy. That was the easiest return to sender I've ever gotten. Well, I guess it's only appropriate that it didn't reward me. Okay, you know what? We're going to stop breaking the Certus quartz that we find, simply because the osmium paxel is running low. And we don't really have the stuff to make another one. And it's a shame because we are passing a lot of Certus quartz. That would have been very bad fall. I can't believe that we're still not finding anything, though. We are kind of running back in the direction of the portal, though. If I can see where the marker is. There. Where it's doing that weird graphical glitch. Alright, got ourselves safe passage. See, a lot of the stuff, when you just take the silhouette, it kind of looks like it could be another fortress. Not to mention, I haven't seen another fortress in the pack, so for all I know, it could look very different. I suspect that it won't, though. That's how you can tell that's newly generated. The lava just starts flowing before your very eyes. That's not a great drop. So we can mitigate this in some way. Nope. That'll be bad either way, except maybe we can sort of bridge out to there. Do I have enough? I suppose I could just always go back and get more if I don't. Oh no, I'm gonna have enough. Should make for at least a safer fall. Yeah, it's not great, but it works. Question mark. Let's not throw that away. Let's throw the rotten flesh, and not the quest-giving book, which grants us the gubbins. No, that's not one either. Update, the cat has now fallen asleep on my lap. I also feel like the best that we'll be able to see being this low would be maybe the legs of the fortress. So I'm hoping this leads out somewhere. No, of course it doesn't. Yep, and that's the end of the Paxel. Guess we gotta go home. I was not prepared for this trip. Dang. Alright, for now, let's try and focus on a couple other things that do not involve blaze rods. Rods of the Blaze Persuasion. Unless we just so happen across one. I feel like I can make that drop. Hup. Ooh, just barely. Shouldn't be so risky in the nether. Alright, there we go. Sort of slowly making our way. What direction is that? South? Slowly making our way south. This dude don't even know what he's in for. Nice. And got a tear. I saw that one. I jumped anyway. I didn't see that one. I didn't jump. I don't like this, and I want to go home. Oh, that was stressful. Where's home again? That way. I'm going that way. Fuck this place. I don't like lava. I don't like heat. Every hole scares me here. It's not fun. Just, eh. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to make it to the portal the way that I'm going or not. I think I will. I want to say I will. I'm not sure I will. I also can't see how far away it is. Well, apparently not that far away if I can see it on the minimap. How about let's go over this? Instead of trying to drop like a sack of rocks. Over was definitely the way to go. Now it is down though. So hopefully we won't drop like a sack of rocks, but at some point we will have to drop. This should do. That's sheer, Cliff. Let's go this way. This way is a little less sheer. I only said a little. And the thing is here. There we go. Denied. Fuck you, Nether. Didn't like you anyway. Greeted by a cacophony of bawing. Home sweet home. Toss that in there. Might as well toss that in there too. I'll just toss that in there. Alright, it seems like after the treated wood, we'll get a task for a windmill. So let's see how this is doing. Well, I could just check the thing on the... Yeah, it's at 53%. So let's just let that go along, I suppose. And we can do this frame upgrade for the airship. So the basic one isn't so great, but luckily we can upgrade it. Start with the frame upgrade. The frame upgrades allow further upgrades to the airship. And there are 5 tiers of each upgrade, and this will give us a stack of Vaseline? Vaseline? I don't know. I still don't know how to say it. So let's do upgrade. That's frame upgrade. So we need frame casings, an airship frame, which is itself minecart, logic chip, and iron. Frame casings are iron bars, logic chip, and gold ingot, and logic chips, cobblestone, redstone, and gold. Yeah, so it's a bunch of iron, gold, a little bit of redstone. Got a bunch of iron. Got a bunch of gold. Got a little bit of redstone. We also need some stone. Do we need stone or do we need cobblestone? We need cobblestone. Alright, so let's figure this out here. Got this, where we need 2 for each casing, yeah? So we need 2 of those for each casing. 4 casings here, so that's 8 of them. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 logic chips. Just go ahead and do that. Alright, and we'll make 14 logic chips. A lot of chips. Alright, so that we need iron bars as well. I got a bunch of iron bars in here. So you make 4 casings. So that's that. That. Did we need iron underneath it? Yep, we sure did. Okay, did not know it made that many casings, but that's okay, because we're going to need them anyway for all the other upgrades. So let's go ahead and do the airship frame, which is a minecart surrounded by chips, surrounded by iron. So now we've got that. Need 4 frame casings, and we need 2 logic chips, 2 iron ingots. And just like that, we got an airship frame upgrade. Hooray! What do we get? Right, the Vieseline pellets, I guess. Pack mule. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. We can also do a core upgrade. Increases the speed of the airship. So for now, let us go ahead and open up the backpack, take out the airship, and toss her down. And I believe he's R to open. Yep. We can do a frame upgrade. Yeah. Now it should be faster. More nimble. Alright, and let's see what we need for a core upgrade. Alright, we need core shards, a core. We need a lot of logic chips. I should just make a stack of logic chips. I should also sleep through the night. And see about that coal coke. And all of that creosote oil so we can make those treated planks. Just go ahead and sleep there. Morning always comes early. And I keep using that door like I'm going to go down from there. It feels like that should be the bottom floor and this should be like a basement, but it's just not. 93%. We are well on our way. I should just do some down here. Do we have all the things for it? Yeah, of course we do. Except a lot of cobblestone. We need a lot of cobblestone. I'm just gonna take like 2 stacks. So that way we can just make a stack of logic chips and not have to worry about it. Well, we also need redstone. At this point, why even bother to keep running down there? I don't know. But I'm going to do it anyway. Alright, so we've actually got to make some nuggets as well. So now we got a stack of nuggets. We need 3 stacks of nuggets. There, 3 stacks of nuggets. So now we can just bop, bop, bop. This, that, and that. Now we got 64 logic chips. Hopefully, we won't need any more for a while. One thing we should also do is build a couple more paxels, which I don't think I've done on stream. So let's go ahead and grab some osmium. It's like, I don't know that much. It's way too much, but it never hurts to have some extra osmium. Now what we want to do is we want to make 3 pickaxes, 3 axes, and 3 shovels. And I'm more doing in separate things just for illustrative purposes. We can just do shovel, pickaxe, axe, paxel. Pickaxe, shovel, axe, paxel. Axe, shovel, pickaxe, paxel. Boom. That easy. Let me just put all the leftover osmium in there. And now we've got ourselves some tools. Let's check on that again, because I actually don't know how quick it goes. Apparently quick enough, because that is a block of coal coke and a fair bit of creosote oil. As you can see, or as you can't see in there, I will show you up here because I believe for the thing it will show how much burn time it gets. Or it's supposed to show it. Well, basically, I believe that coal is like 800, whereas coal coke is 1600. So it is a significantly better fuel source. Now, what should we do? We should actually look at some sort of tank. Surge course tank, we got ender tanks, pressurized tanks, some sort of mechanism fluid tank, which should take a lot. Tank projector. Instructions for making a I'm sorry, what? Ooh, I'm keeping a note of that. Blood magic life essence. Oh, do we have blood magic in here? I don't think so. Let's try barrel. It's a lot of porcelain barrels. Metal barrel. Iron sheet metal. Okay, we can do that. So let's take a bit of iron here. We've already got a bit of iron. That'll do. And I believe we need some engineer hammer action going on here. Just get a bunch of that. To make a bunch of that, we should just be able to... Boom. Actually didn't need that many. And just like that, we have a metal barrel. I'm gonna just toss those back in there. And actually, I shouldn't have tossed all of them. I need 3 for a bucket. I just don't want to empty my water bucket. Bring my hammer back out. Put that stuff back away in the tools. And that way, we can just take this barrel, plonk it down right here, get some buckets of creosote, and just fill her up. Actually, can I just... No. I was wondering if I could just shift right click on it. But it seems I cannot. Oh. That is some viscous type stuff. It's got a nice texture to it. Oh, it does make me flammable though, as you would expect oil to do. Now, treated wood. Oop, nope. How exactly do we make this? I suppose let's consult the questing. Oh, wrong. There we go. Just need to start. Okay, it doesn't tell me though. Okay, there we go. Just get any sort of planks around a creosote oil bucket. So let's actually go get some planks here. We'll only need about a stack of planks, so... Do I have any just planks laying around? That'll do, I guess. Boom. Take one more worth. Let's toss down a crafting table here. Just make things a little bit smoother. That way we can make up a whole bunch of creosotes. Or we have the creosote. We're making treated planks. It is a bit of a process creating that coal coke. But at least it's automatic. It doesn't really require any input on my part. So that does sort of lighten the load a little bit. Sun setting, or yeah, it's setting. Alright, we have one more round of treated planks to do. Which it does beg the question, why does covering a flammable substance in a flammable substance make it inflammable? Or make it unflammable? Flame retardant. It's like two negatives making a positive. Well, I mean, I guess it isn't that yet. See, got it right this time. I did also do a bit of a torch spam. Just trying to keep them all away from the house. But I'm not quite sure how well that's going to work. I guess I'll just leave the bucket in there for now. It's going to take a while for that. I'm just going to go back up to the bed, because it may not be nighttime yet, but it is sure getting there. And I doubt that it's going to make 2 more pieces of coal coke in the time that it will make... What? In the time that it will take to turn night. Because it's already kind of nightish. There it goes. Alright. Has made 1 piece of coal coke. It's about halfway done with the other one-ish. Halfway-ish. So yeah, we will get a loot chest from that, and after that, hopefully we will be able to make ourselves a windmill. I believe it's just a bunch of treated planks, as well as some treated sticks. I might actually have some treated planks in here as well. I'm not quite sure. Probably be in here somewhere. No? No. Guess not. I know the crates are made of treated wood. Which means that they are indeed flame retardant. Or at least in theory they're flame retardant. Alright, and there we go. 1 stack of treated wood. Let's get a loot chest for that. And of course, first step in making power is the windmill, which will passively generate power using the wind. You'll also need a kinetic dynamo to connect to your windmill so that the power can be extracted from the windmill. Makes sense. So we make a windmill and we get a kinetic dynamo. And I'm thinking that we need to know how big it is, because we could potentially replace this fake windmill with a real windmill, or at the very least put a real windmill in it. And ooh, we got some slime. Got slime in a bucket too. Alright, so let us check how to make a windmill. So we need 8 windmill blades and an iron ingot. And for each windmill blade, we need treated planks and treated sticks. Who'd have thunk? I know I had a bunch of treated sticks. There we go. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so that's that. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom. Get an iron ingot. And surrounded in windmill. Boom. Got ourselves a windmill. Now, how big is this? Can I sort of place it anywhere? See how big it is. Oh yeah, that is sizable. I dare say we can do that. I also like that windmill for the land. Good Gorillas reference right there. So I think this would be a good time to bust out the platforms. They're not exactly pretty, mind you. They are just made of cobblestone. I also don't know where I put them. What I did with them. There they are. All right. Yeah, and these seem to just sort of work. Ow. That was painful. Yeah, these seem to just sort of work like the snapshot scaffolding. Let's go ahead and start knocking out this windmill. We just sort of... Yep, we sure can. Shame that I put it one too high. Actually, can I just sort of... I can just sort of... Seems to only do it in a line, though. It's a little strange. So let's just sort of go up here. Oh, I already reached it. Cool. Alright, and there goes the windmill for the land. Instead, let us in its place. Boom. It is definitely high enough to get that going. So what we want to do, I believe, is put a connect dynamo right there. Yep, it's all connected, I believe. Is that the right side? Looks like the right side. The tooltip isn't showing any RF being produced or stored or something. So I don't really know what to make of that. Ooh, we can make some windmill sails to upgrade it. So we need tough fabric, which are made of sticks and industrial hemp fibers. Now I don't know. Ow! I don't know why I keep doing that, is what it is. I don't know how we get industrial hemp fibers. But we do have enough to make one windmill sail. So maybe we can just install one for the moment. And it'll just sort of upgrade it a little bit. It'll look a little wacky, not gonna lie. Yeah, one of them's got a thing, and the rest of them don't. Little wacky. Ow! Why is this? That is not a good way of getting down. I also should have held on to it. But, oh well. We can also move power. Now we're making power, but we need a way to move the power from our windmill to the machines that need it. Immersive engineering adds 3 tiers of wires, connectors, and relays. LV, or low voltage, can carry up to 2048 RF a tick, but connectors are limited to 256 in or out. Okay, so it can carry 2048 at once, but any machine can only put in or take out 256 on its own. Medium voltage can do 8192 and 1024, and high voltage can do 32768 or 4096. Where power enters and exits a network of wires, you'll need a connector. Since the wires have a distance limit, you'll also need relays to extend that range as well as at any point you want to connect multiple connectors to a single point. So what? As at any point you want to connect multiple connectors to a single point, since connectors can only have one wire connection. Okay, let's just go with that. How do we make a wire coil? Let's see here. LV. LV wire coil takes copper wire and a stick, which is just some shears and a copper plate. Should be able to do that nice and easy. And what's more, we'll be able to carry some wire within our toolbox. Just toss that in there too, why not? That. And let's see here, get some copper for some plates. Because I feel like we're going to want a lot of plates. We're going to want a lot of wire. Boom. Boom. Okay, now we got 27 wire. Yeah, we're going to need more than that, actually. I've just got the feeling that we're going to need more than that. We're also going to need another hammer, because that one is out. Which is a good thing, we have 2 hammers. Boom. And boom. Shears. Boom. A lot of wire. A lot of wire. Let's toss those back in there. So for the moment being, let's just make like 2 Why is that not working? Oh, this doesn't need that much. Makes 4 wire coils each, whereas a relay takes 2 terracotta and 2 copper, and the wire connector takes 4 terracotta, and 3 copper. So I need to get this I need to find some clay. Honestly, I'm probably just well enough off just doing that, huh? Have 15 of things, and boom. Look how fast that goes with the full efficiency, full speed. That is some fast terracotta production. So let us start with 4 connectors and 8 relays. Hey, we got moving power. We get a loot chest. We got a couple of different ways we can go here. Let's get the loot chest. Conveyor belts. I'm sure we'll want those at some point. Yeah. Alright, so let's see here. We can do farming, fluids, and storing power, which I think we want to do. You're not likely going to need all the power you're producing all the time, so why not be able to store some of it for later? Like the wires, there are 3 tiers of capacitor. LV can store 100,000, MV can store 1,000,000, HV can store 4,000,000. The input and output rates of the capacitors are limited the same as connectors, because of course they are. Alright, so an LV capacitor requires a lead, 2 copper, 3 iron, 2 treated wood planks, and a redstone. Not particularly difficult. Let's make a few of them, just for now. So it takes 3 iron. So let's make 6 of them. Why not? It takes 2 copper, yeah? 2 copper, 2 copper. Now where's my lead? Lead. 6 of those. 6 of these. Alright, so let's do like that, that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom. That's another quest completed. And we can get loot chests or another LV capacitor. Well, considering we just made 6, I think I'm going to go with the loot chest. Storing more power. The MV capacitor. Let's skip that for now. Item transportation. No, we can, Well, I think we may have broken that. Hooray, we can do item transportation. Okay, 4 splitting, 4 dropping, or 4 vertical. I think with the verticality of the base, vertical would do best. Industrial pulverizing, enhanced furnaces, and auto assembly. Now I think we'll do enhanced furnaces just because it leads straight to alloys. So if you're tired of constantly having to mine coal for your furnaces, the external heater can be useful to power a vanilla furnace instead of coal. As a side benefit, it will also slightly speed up the furnace operations. Note the external heater does not work on the furnace. Oh, well that's a shame. Because that's basically what I'm using. Alright, now I will have to take a moment here and ask, where am I going to put the storage bank for all this power, this unlimited power? Also, ooh, cactus juice and beet juice. Lots of juice. Let's go ahead and connect that real quick just to sate that. Toss and oh, I keep doing that. Alright, let's toss an LV wire connector on the bottom of that. Now I do wonder how far they can travel. Now let's put a relay, say here. I know they can travel farther than that, but this is just for the sake of distance. Actually, that has 256 IF. Oh, I see. It's got its own little power measurement, I suppose. Let's go ahead and run a line down from there. Now I also wonder, how are we supposed to pass it through a wall? Is there anything for pass through for a wall, maybe? Actually, let's... just for the sake of testing, let's do that. It's the middle block, huh? Let's see, right on top of the ladder, too. So let's try this a different way. Oh, I went too far down this time. I went too far up. I can't get the hang of this, apparently. Alright. Jump, place that. Place that. For the sake of testing, let's hook that up there. And that should be to the right of the ladder. Can I just pass a wire through the wall? Perhaps. Probably not. Okay. So it's gonna want me to knock out a window here. It's a real shame. It is what it is. Yep. Yep. Ow. Oh, that was way too much structural damage. That was much more than I intended. There you go, let's do that. No, that's obstructed. Just do that then. I can just do eh. It really isn't such a great idea to have live power lines just sort of chilling. Let's just put a connection on some of these here. Let's run in series. Right. They can't be run in series. Okay. So let us take the wire connector. Let's toss it there. Probably can't connect. No, it can connect to that one. Facing side, no connection. Gonna have to route them from the bottom, won't we? Or route them from the top, rather. Can be a bit of a pain. But we'll cannibalize the house a little bit for it. For science! Alright, now we're getting power. Actually, while we're at it, I've got a lot of wire in my inventory. Let's just clear that up real quick. Alright, and let's get a little more copper and a little more terracotta. Make some more connectors. There we go. Oh. Let's try not to move that stuff around. I didn't think about this. Okay, so apparently they do keep their charge, which is good to know. Really? It's gonna make me tear apart half my friggin' house here. Just hook up some capacitors on the inside. Now, do I have? I do have. And we are really running out of space. Is not ideal. On the bright side, standing on top of these does not seem to hurt me. And these are generating a sizable amount of power. So that is good. Okay, so we can get industrial hemp seeds. We can just farm hemp. It's like it's a normal thing to do. Oh, come on. There we go. Get a couple more chests down here. And just toss everything in there. Toss that stuff, that. Why not that too? Let's toss that in there, that in there. Keep that up there. Put that in the coal coke oven, though I'm sure it's running out of room for the creosote. Somehow it's not. Here, let's empty it out anyway. Just so we have plenty in storage. I actually don't know how much these things hold. I want to say it's like 16 buckets. Usually a tank will hold about 16 buckets worth in modded. Alright, we got it down there. And how about that? Now our windmill actually works. It is a fair bit smaller though, I will say. probably would have been a better idea to just put it on the end of it, but that's okay. Now, one thing I do want to do is run the power. So let's take some of this. We're going to do this, going to do this, and we're going to see, can we wire between them? We should be able to, yeah? No? It's just around a corner. Could do it up to the roof. I don't want to do it up to the roof. See, I just want to run it over to this other building as well. Because I feel like if I want to do a bunch of immersive engineering stuff, it'll be over in that other building. Which, yes, I probably should have put the capacitors in that building if that were the case. But, you know, hindsight's 20/20. Alright. And now we're just running us some connections. I run it up from there? Perhaps. Perhaps not. Alright, let's run it to there then? Should work from there. Actually, we should just run it to both. Because that way, we have a line that we can potentially run over to the airship area, place, thing. Just do one there maybe. See if that'll work. Oh yeah, that works. It's all coming together. Now let's see here. Take a little bit of terracotta. Hey, electrician simulator. Absolutely. Welcome to the place, Fox. Let's make a few more relays here. There's a very real possibility that I'm not even going to be using the immersive engineering electricity over there, but I'm going to have it here anyway. Now let's see here, can I... Not what I was going for. No, also not what I was going for. Let's see here. Can we? Yep. Sure can. So we're going to put one there, one there. Now we can just sort of run it all around this circle. Have a valid access point pretty much everywhere. There we go. I wish I could do like electric lights too. that a thing I can do? I actually don't know. Hmm. Maybe like a lantern. Ooh, I can. Powered lantern, there we go. Requires a vacuum tube, which looks a bit intensive. But I can't deny it would be authentic as fuck. So I kinda wanna do it. Just have some like hanging lanterns like here, 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 and just 2 in each corner basically. And just get rid of these torches. I kind of want to go steampunk on this whole place now. This entire mod kind of has a steampunky feel to me. I'm kind of digging it, gotta say. Anyway, let's get this external heater. External. And that requires a copper coil block, which is fairly easy. Some wire and an iron ingot. Some copper, some iron, a little redstone. Alright, I believe 3, 4, yep. No, no. We needed 5 iron, 3 copper, the redstone. To make a powered heater sort of thing. We got copper coil block. Nope. There we go. External heater. Boom. Spread the warmth. Get a loot chest. Do the do. Alloying metals. Another thing we're going to need are, for our more advanced machines, are alloys. And if you don't know what an alloy is, then what are you doing playing this mod? Some examples are electrum, which we have, combo silver and gold, and constantan, which we also have, which is a combination of copper and nickel. The alloy kiln is a 2x2x2 multi-block that combines 2 metals into an alloy and is powered by coal. Because of course it is. Everything is powered by coal. So let's see what it takes to make a kiln. Alloy kiln projector. Just take some bricks and sandstone. Why is it always sandstone? Well, we got clay and bricks. That takes care of half the problem. But we have no more sandstone at all. Alright, I'm checking the time here. Going for about an hour and a half. You know what I want to do? So I want to find out how to make the workbench. Okay, it is just in a crafting table. Okay. Well, could have made it seem like that to some degree. Let's do that then. So let's do a fence here. Let's do that and that. Now we have an engineer's workbench. And let's put this in our engineering spot here. Put it off in the corner here. And now we can use blueprints. Which, how do we get blueprints? Huh. Do I get a say in what they are? Okay, I can make copper, aluminum, iron, as well as blue and paper. I do have blue and paper, as well as copper, aluminum, and iron. So let's just see what it gives me, I guess. 1 copper. Toss all that back. 1 iron. Why not? 1 aluminum. I needed 3 blue. Where's my paper? There's my paper. 3 paper. Toss all that back in there. Huh. So let's toss this in here, and it should be able to make a couple of different things straight off the bat. Yeah, I can make an iron mechanical component, a steel mechanical component, a vacuum tube, and a circuit board. Or no. Yeah? No? Oh. Oh, I see. So I can trade for them with machinists. So I say, it's a good time for a stop at the other village. So let's gather up our emeralds here. Got a few. Take our warp stone and go to the village, which is, I believe, the Zurimer swamps. Yep. This one's a strange one. It spawned in some dodgy terrain here. Yep. Alright. Let's see if we can find ourselves a machinist. Probably be in that house, yeah? Yeah, there's still villagers here just because the place doesn't get loaded at night. I think that my village is actually completely run out of people. And ooh, balloon. Got treated wood scaffolding. Straight for balloon. What a steal. Aluminum and steel scaffolding. Wow. Great. Love it. Really. Maybe there's machinists just sort of hanging around town? Maybe? Ow. Yeah, I don't really think there is. On the other hand, it's right next to a mesa. We can get some sandstone. Let's go ahead and head out and do that. So we can make us some kiln stuff. Ooh, that would have been a bad time for everyone involved. Man, I really do miss the 113 swimming mechanics in this. You just swim so much faster. And that is floating. That entire bit there is floating. So I'm not going to mess with it. Tell you what though, it is very tempting to mess with. but I'm not going to. I'm going to go over here and dig up this normal sand. It's one of the few just random, completely normal things that we're just not in high enough supply of. Before it was coal and now it's sand. And I don't know why. Just every one of these things has some sort of hard-on for sandstone. Just I don't get it. Might as well get the actual sandstone, I suppose. Oh. Just put that back where we found it there. Get a good bit of this. And then see if the recharge is done on the warp stone. And it's just about done. Wow, that tower really does look majestic from here, though. Alright. Back to the Rainier Swamps. To make ourselves a kiln. Alright, and there we have kiln blocks. Hey! That's all we needed. Loot chest. Now we're actually going to make the thing too, as well as alloyed power. One of the first things we can use our new alloys for is the thermoelectric generator. The thermoelectric generator creates power based on the heat differential between two blocks placed on opposite sides of the generator. Try combinations of ice, snow, and water with things like lava. That sounds interesting. I don't know what to really make of that. And whack. Got ourselves an alloy kiln. Hooray! And let's get this loot chest cracked open here. We got Constantan and Electrum, even more of the stuff. Except this time it's actually, you know, relevant. Let's toss that in there. Toss all that in there, as well as the balloon. Throw the emeralds back in. And that. As well as that, since we're not really using normal furnaces. Furni. Immersive farm, what is that? Garden cloche. The garden cloche is a self-contained farm, since we provided water, a seed, and some dirt, and the optional fertilizer, and it will automatically grow and harvest crops. Note, the garden cloche can also grow other crops that don't grow on dirt. Some experimentation might prove beneficial. Ooh. That actually sounds very useful right about now. So that, oof, that takes a vacuum tube. Needs green stained glass, nickel plate, redstone, copper wire. Or does it just take any glass? I suppose it would take any glass, yeah? Yeah, just any glass. So let's grab some glass. Let's grab some redstone. Grab a bit of copper. And we need to grab some nickel as well. Is my nickel? Wow, I really don't have a lot. No, I do. I do have a lot. Cool. Looks like I'll be able to make about 13 of them. And my hammer is right there. My hammer's right there. But I do need the shears as well. Let's make the wire. Go up here to our craftsman table and just plop them in. However, you can make 39 vacuum tubes, because apparently it makes 3 per. Cool. Now, we need some glass, some treated wood, and an iron mechanical components. Which, if I remember right, was a little bit annoying to make. Not really. It's just copper and iron plates. So keep that. So got 4 of those. Where's my copper? Apparently I have used up almost all of that copper. I forgot I had these as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and make this. Is that not right? Right, it's not right. Not right. Boom, 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 boom. Iron component. We need that. We need 4 of those. 1 of those. And what was the last thing? Treated wood, right. Grab a couple from here. Bada bing, bada boom. We have a garden cloche. Cool. That leads to large item storage. The silo can be used to store large amounts of a single item, up to 24 chests worth. That's over 41,000 items. Items are piped into the top and can be extracted from the bottom. Extraction requires a redstone signal to be applied to the silo. That sounds like some work. But for now, let's just plant this garden cloche down somewhere. Now will it just work on its own? Does it need power? I think it needs power. I don't think it'll be able to. Right. I need a connector. Duh. So let's get a connector from over here. Oh, I have 1 connector. How about that? I don't think it'll be able to reach. Nope. Not from where it is. But if I break this and move it over to here, then I believe it should be able to reach. Yeah. Should be powering it. Maybe it's gone too far. Maybe is it connected? Is it all connected? It should all be connected. I mean, it's delivering power up there. Maybe the capacitor banks are filling up first. Yeah, yep, maybe this'll have to. Yeah, this'll have to do its thing first, I believe. because it's a closer thing. Dang. So this is going to be a bit before that garden cloche gets up and running. But in the meantime, I need to break some grass and see about getting some industrial hemp seeds. Because I'm going to need them for the, Oh, I thought I got them right away. That'd be something. I'm going to need them for the windmill. Carrot seeds, no. They should look big and cartoony, I believe. Like that? No. That's corn kernels. If memory serves, it is really just breaking grass like any other seed. So it's really just going to be a lot of this for a bit. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. Industrial hemp seeds. Alright, let's check on it, see if it's made any progress. None whatsoever. Alright, what did it say about the industrial cloche, garden cloche? Simply provide it water, a seed, and some dirt, and optional fertilizer. Alright, so we need to get a piece of dirt and some water. I have some water on me. Don't know how I don't have a piece of dirt. Not like it's not hard to get or something. Boom. Dirt. Right, everybody. Let's run up here and around the town. Back over to the garden. And where am I putting this? Oh, is that where I'm putting it? I don't know. I have some sort of manual. I feel like I had some sort of manual. Let's check. Well, I have a steel part. Books, books, books. Oh, right. They'd be up here. No. 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 Oh, it's my inventory. Balloon. Huh. Cool. Let's see here. Not construction. Where would it be? Immersive tech? Oil processing? No. Simple machines? Garden cloche. There we go. Or bell jar. That's yada yada yada. Accepts power, fluid, and items through its respective ports. Water and power are always required. Various fertilizers are optional. The GUI features slots for soil and seed in the middle. Fertilizer on the left, and outputs on the right. The hatch on the front of the glass dome is the only automatic output. Every seed needs to be paired with the correct soil to grow on, with dirt being automatically recognized as farmland. Alright, so I guess I do need those fluid pipes. Do I need to attach it here, maybe? Nope. Where do I attach it? Oh, I attached it up there! Dang. I think I attached it up there. Okay, I'm very lost here. Maybe I can just put water on top of it, maybe? I don't know. I'm going to mess around with it a bit. However, for now, I believe that's about all for this. Thank you all for joining the stream. And if you are watching this on YouTube, hey, go check out the stream on Twitch, just whenever it sort of happens, I suppose. And if you're watching the stream, hey, go check out the YouTube. You'll be able to see the past Automaton stream as well as my UE streams, all just recorded there on VOD. Don't mind the floating connector up there. It's just doing its thing. Yeah, thank you for joining. I hope you liked it, and I hope to see you again.